A monster lurks in the Alps, half cat, half serpent. The Tatzelwurm is a legendary beast that lurks in the mountains, preying on animals and scaring the wits out of hapless locals. Join us as we unravel the tale of this mysterious creature. Since the 17th century, the Tatzelwurm has been sighted in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and other parts of Potato Europe, but it's also been seen in the capital of Tomato Europe, Italy. Due to its international appeal, the Tatzelwurm has acquired several regional names such as stolen worm, spring worm, arasis, and pretzelworm. The Tatzelwurm is described as a serpentine reptile or an amphibian, a cat chimera, or even an Asian dragon. The Tatzelwurm is also believed to be dangerously venomous and able to kill a human instantly with its bite, emitting poisonous fumes and even possessing acid blood. The creature's most common description is of a lizardy snake-like reptile with a stubby appearance, two front legs without hind legs, a scaly body, and a cat-like face. If actually true, it is widely believed that the Tatzelwurm is a kind of rare salamander subspecies with characteristics resembling a Gila monster, which live in underground burrows in mountainous areas. This could also explain the reports of poisonous fumes, as the Gila monster is extremely venomous and one of the world's only venomous lizards, though it is not native to the Alpine region. Another theory is that the creature could be some kind of giant skink, although skinks are not native to the Alps. The earliest documented encounter with a Tatzelwurm took place in 1779 when two of these creatures appeared in front of a man named Hans. Badly frightened by his encounter, Hans suffered a fatal heart attack. However, before he died, he was able to tell his family of his encounter. He described the creature as 5 to 7 feet in length, with a snake-like body, clawed front legs, and a large feline-like head with sharp teeth. Authors Samuel Studer and Johann Rudolf Weiss added to the folklore of the Tatzelwurm. Although both authors give expression to the idea that the creatures have heads that look like cats, forked tongues, serpent-like but wide head, and 2 stubby feet. Studer offered a bounty of 3 to 4 louis d'or to anyone who could supply him with the remains of an authentic stolen worm. No one had ever claimed the bounty. The writer Johann Rudolf Weiss explicitly stated that while the dragon was fabulous, the Tatzelwurm was dubious. Despite the standard description of the Tatzelwurm as a serpent with a cat's head and short feet, he also added that it was hairy and had multiple limbs like a centipede. In 1828, a peasant supposedly found the corpse of a Tatzelwurm, which by the time he had managed to bring it home, crows had apparently eaten half of the creature. Yet still, the Tatzelwurm built up quite a following of believers and was even considered fact in the 19th century. In late 1954, a Swiss photographer named Balkin claimed to have photographed a Tatzelwurm near Meiringen, Switzerland. The level of interest produced by the photograph's publication led the Berliner Illustrierte, a weekly illustrated magazine in Germany, to sponsor an expedition in search of the Tatzelwurm. However, the results of this winter expedition were fruitless. Many now conclude that Balkin's photo was a manipulated image of a ceramic fish. Then there was the discovery of a Tatzelwurm skeleton said to have been mysteriously donated to the Geneva Institute of Science. The skeleton, only known by a single photograph, appears to be that of a long, snake-like creature with 2 clawed arms and larger than normal head. Nobody knew who gave the skeleton, or if it was even donated to anyone at all. One recent account, in 2009, reports were made in the Tresivio area of Italy, near the Swiss border. Authorities chalked up most of these reports to missing monitor lizards that had escaped their masters. Europe is vast, and creatures like this can easily hide in the nooks and crevices of its mountains. And if the Tatzelwurm actually did exist, it is likely completely extinct. But hey, if this is still around, then why not a giant cat-faced two-armed skink?